You want to hear the story of Heaven Resort? Well, I tell you. But don't say I didn't warn you. They say it's a place where the living aren't welcome.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
It all started years ago, when Heaven Resort was still new and luxurious. Marina, a young and a beautiful housekeeper, worked tirelessly to keep the resort spotless. But her life took a dark turn when she caught the eye of the resort owner, Mr. Horo. He was charming and wealthy, but beneath his foolish exterior, he was a monster. One fateful night, he lured Marina into room 65 and took advantage of her. The trauma and shame drove Marina to despair. She could bear the thought of living with the pain, so she made a desperate choice. Marina took her own life, hanging herself in room 65. But Marina's spirit didn't rest. Her anger and hurt transformed into malevolent force, seeking revenge on those who would enter the room where she died. And so, the legend of room 65 was born. The first victim was Kay, who was about to make a surprise visit to her boyfriend the next day. Room 65 was the only room available, so she chose it. As she entered, she felt a chill run down her spine. Suddenly, she heard strange noises like whispers in her ear. "Get out while you still can." She brushed it off as exhaustion and went to bed. But as she slept, the whispers grew louder, more urgent. She woke up to find the room in disarray. Her belongings scattered everywhere. She got scared and hurriedly packed her things, but it was too late. The door slammed shut and locked, and she was trapped inside. The next morning, the staff found her body lifeless on the floor behind the door. Her eyes gouged out, and her skin covered in crushes. Months later, the room was open again for new visitors. The second victim was Lauren, a young businessman who checked in for a meeting. Room 65 was the only room available, again. So he chose it. He entered, feeling confident and relaxed, but soon felt a creeping sense of dread. He heard footsteps outside his room, but whenever he looked, there was no one there. The TV turned on by itself, and the words "Get Out" appeared on the screen. Lauren was spooked, but he tried to shake it off. As he slept, something touched his feet. It was a cold touch that led him to awaken. He saw nothing, but when he looked up, he saw Marina standing over him with her mouth open wide with a terrifying scream. The next morning, the cleaner found Lauren's body in bed. His mouth gouged open, and his lip cut to his ears. The fourth victim was Selena, a solo traveler who checked in to rest. Room 65 was the only room available. As she entered, she felt a strange, unsettling atmosphere. She heard whispers in her ear, telling her to leave, but Selena didn't believe in ghosts, so she ignored it. As she took a shower, the light started flickering. She saw a shadow behind the curtain, a woman standing there, watching her. When the light came back on, a bloody woman was facing her with a creepy smile. Selena screamed, but no one knows what happened next. The next morning, the staff found her body in the bathroom, her skin gray and decaying. The hotel was left to wonder what had happened. The room was sealed up, but the legend lived on. Some say Marina's spirit still haunts room 65, seeking justice for her tragic fate. Others say the room is cursed, and those who enter will never escape. One thing's for sure, room 65 remains untouched, a dark secret that heaven reserved would rather keep hidden, and the killings never stop. So, if you ever find yourself at Heaven Resort, don't even think about entering room 65. Marina's waiting for you.